Hey everybody, it's Kenny Lloyd here in Houston, Texas, and I'm in the office. Man, I am so excited. You know what though? It never stops. You know, this event just ended. We're working on Miami now, and Miami is going to be incredible, but we'll get to that. I just want to say that I'm so proud of all the leadership of everyone that helped make this event, that just happened this weekend, such a raging success. I've been getting calls from people all over the country, people that were watching us on the live feed that are now saying, I'm interested. I see what you all are doing. I mean, so it was just so incredible. But you know what? I'm going to move out of the way first, and then and I want you all to hear from our CEO because I wanted to make sure that he was excited about the event and everything that took place, since he did spend the money to make it happen. But I really have to compliment Jack and corporate because, as you grow, you stretch. And how far you stretch is based on your belief. Your belief as a corporate leader, your belief in your corporate team, your belief in the field, your belief in, just the leadership overall. So, Jack, I want to thank you for believing, man, and really stretching because I knew it was a stretch. It was very expensive, but you spared no expense, and I just hope that you were very pleased with what you got. So, without further ado, I want to turn it over to our CEO, Mr. Jack Fallon. Take it away, Jack.
Kenny, yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a belief, and that's what we did. I think this weekend is we even Clark mentioned on his hangout. He might have not been all in. You know what I mean? And that's what this weekend accomplished. It accomplished belief. So the people that we have involved with us now, their belief went up. The people that were looking at us now, they really believe. And they believe because that energy, that energy just cannot be bought. And the energy all weekend was amazing. The people were so gracious. I mean, I had a chance to, my wife, that was her first event ever. I mean, she's never even been to a small hotel event, and she said, this is moving. It moves people. I mean, you could not have, there's nothing else could have been said. You can't even put it in words, and that's why the events are so important. And Kenny, when you say that it was inexpensive, the dollar figure, you can never put that on that type of event, and that's why we're going to continuously build event to event, and we're going to keep surprising. We're just going to keep surprising the people. This is bigger than network marketing. This is bigger than TLC. This is for real, life-changing, globally experience. I mean, that's really what we're doing here. We're changing lives globally through our events, through our energy. I mean, so when our distributors walked out of that room, they went and talked to that next person. And that next person didn't even know what they were talking about. They got involved because what we're doing, and it's so powerful. Aside the products, aside the compensation plan, aside everything, get to an event and experience this. Even if you do nothing with it, I guarantee you will remember that event. It will change your life. It will change your life in the positive. And you'll have fun, and that's what I think a lot of people have to realize, that life is so short that we have to make sure that we surround ourselves with integrity, uplifting, energetic people as much as we can to become a better human being. So I am so excited. It's very emotional for me just to talk about, to be honest with you, because it's something that I've personally dreamt about. You have. I know the leadership has, Kenny. I know Armand has, Johnny, the whole corporate staff that's been here. They've dreamt about these types of meetings, and we're just going to get bigger and better. And it's just, gosh, there's no words to put to it. So I do want to thank you, Kenny. I know you and your staff put a lot into this. This is a full team effort. Full team effort. I still got my camouflage on. I'm ready. We're still at war here. I mean, tell him, Kenny. I was texting you and calling you the next day. I'm ready. Where are we going next? Let's go.
Yeah. I have to say this, that it's, you can tell the 1%er mentality. Jack and I were talking this morning about people who are really committed to this. And, I mean, the next day, after an exasperating weekend, taking photographs, working, the pre-work. I mean, Jack was texting me back and forth all day long, and you know what he was saying? What about Miami? What is it going to look like? You know, and we were talking about the vision, but I want to share with you all that we are stretching and expanding our vision. And you know, Jack, I know with you, and that's the one thing I love about TLC is that it's not about dollars and cents to you. It's about what makes sense, and it's about the people and growing. But I want to tell all of you all leadership, all the leadership in the field, that I feel like this, and you all should, that when corporate makes a commitment to spend the kind of money that they've spent, we have a responsibility to make sure we don't let them down. You know, we have to fill those seats. And I'm going to tell you all that when I say Miami, baby, I mean Miami. We're going to have 10,000 people in Miami. And Jack knows, and all of you all who know me, no, I don't just throw figures out. You know, we have already begun the strategic planning. Jack, I have several leaders that I have a meeting with next week, and all of them have ideas, and I told them, I don't want to hear an idea. I want to see it structured on paper, because now we're going to let the leadership have put their signature on Miami. 10,000 people, man, you know, it takes a consolidated effort to make that happen, but you know what? We're going to make it happen, and look, man, we have some ideas of a couple venues, and you know, I just want to see your expression when I say this one, Jack. Can you say the Marlin Stadium, Jack Fallon? Can you say, listen, you know what? But it's so funny because you have to really believe that. See, I really believe that our next event could be in a venue like that. I believe it in everything in me, because I saw the event this past weekend, and like you said, Jack, it was very emotional for me because I'm 2 years in, and I remember Orlando, man. I remember 300 people at best in that room. I remember Las Vegas, at best 400 people in that room, man. I remember Houston, at best 500 people. Now we had a venue, man, with 3,000 people, man, just excited. We streamed it all over the world. My phone has been blowing up from people saying, man, I'm ready. I see how large you are. I should have gotten in when you told me the first time. So you know what? Listen, I want to thank everybody for bringing your A game. I want to thank all the leaders that participated in it from the stage, that poured, that told your stories, you know, that got up there and operated in the spirit of excellence. I want to thank each and every one of you for your time. I want to thank all the volunteers. I don't want to thank everybody who had anything to do with the event. Jack and I like to really take this moment and just thank you all, because without you all, there is no energy. There is no event like this. So Miami is going to be something that is going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be the most special event that we've done. But you all have to know that we had Bolo get on the stage, and we had people from all of our other international offices get on. We have Uno 2 taking place in Peru, and I'm challenging my leadership to participate in that, because, see, our vision is not just a vision of in the United States having a meeting in Peru. Our vision is to have a meeting with an international meeting with flags, different countries holding their flags, and we're having over 20,000 people at a meeting all over the world. That's our vision. So I want my leadership to commit to supporting the Peru event. So we'll get you the information about it, but we need to be there. We need to be there full-fledged and let them know that we are truly one team, one dream, 100,000 families. That's what we're about. So, Jack, if you have anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
Yes, sir. I just want to thank everybody that, you know, obviously participated from you know, corporate to leadership. You know, you covered all that, but I want to thank the people that probably didn't really understand things, Kenny. I got a lot of people that came up to me and said, Jack, you know what? I finally get it now. You know, I finally understand. It's not about that my sponsor didn't call me. It's not about that customer service didn't pick up on the first ring. It's not about that the tea was gone for a little bit. It's not about whatever they thought in their mind. It's not about me jumping around company and finding my lottery ticket. This is what it's all about. This is what it comes down to. It comes down to changing lives. We have the perfect vehicle for it. We have the perfect leadership, perfect corporate team, and it's ready. It's in place. Take advantage of it. That's what I loved about people coming up to me and, because we all get it. The leadership, the corporate team, everybody. It's those people that didn't understand, that possibly were thinking about going another direction or didn't really see what this was all about. This is bigger than emails. This is bigger than compensation. This is bigger than the products. This is a movement. So I do appreciate those people finally recognizing what we're creating here. We're creating and we're moving. It's a movement. So that's all I got today as well, Kenny. I want to also thank, we got a brand new back office. Mary Jo worked night and day on that. So go ahead and log in your new back office. The new languages are going to keep hitting probably hour by hour, but it's brand new. I think they're going to do their own webinar on that and explain that. But I want to thank the marketing team for that. And I know we got some big calls coming up this week, and that's it, man. This call was short and sweet, just to let you know we appreciate every one of you and make it a great week.
Hey guys, listen, did you all hear that? Did you hear new back office? Hey, listen, this is what you all been begging for and waiting for, okay? You see our growth. You saw Success Partners. Look, I also want to say this to you guys. I don't know if you all paid close attention to the new magazine's momentum coming out, but I got to tell you all that when I was featured in the Success from Home magazine, it put me on the map. It really helped build my business. Why? Because until people on my team developed a story, they were able to use my story. You all need to go to the site. We're going to have another call this week on Thursday, and we're going to give you all the website and everything where you all could go and get those magazines, because each and every person on your team needs to utilize that as a part of their regimen of tools to go out there and show people how people are winning. Because, see, you just talking is not enough. Documentation beats conversation. This magazine is documentation that other people are winning just like you, because it tells our stories. It tells the stories of people who have similar stories to other people. So you all have got to get these magazines and get them in your team's hands. Every person on this Google Hangout should have a magazine in their hand when you go out in the field. But we'll talk about that on Thursday, 9 p.m. We have a big team call where we're going to share. We're going to roll out the back office, and we're going to share a couple of things. We're going to have a guest speaker from Success Partners. You don't want to miss it. So, guys, listen, we appreciate you all. And, hey, that's all for now. We'll be talking to you again Thursday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. See you then. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
It's Miami, baby! Miami, baby! Life Changes presents the 2016 TLC Awards in beautiful Miami, Florida. Get your best dress ready, because this is a black tie affair. February 19th and 20th. If you thought Atlanta was hot, it's time to sizzle in the Miami heat. There will be VIP parties and some of the best entertainment around. The heat is already turning up. Join us as we celebrate TLC's top earner, top recruiter, and introducing best new networker, and more. February 19th and 20th, all roads lead to Miami, baby. Get your tickets today, because this is one award show you don't want to miss.